Hello Star fam, we're back here down at Castle Bay, and today we're gonna talk to Katja and see if we can try out her riding courses in the riding hall. And I'm not entirely sure what sort of riding she hosts. I wonder if it's like raining or something? A pleasure maybe it might be. I don't remember, I haven't done it in so long, so we're gonna head in and try it out. There's a mismatched with a brown hat to a black saddle. Horrendous. Western riding disciplines. Trail riding. It is trail riding. So... Did I say trail riding? I don't know. Anyway. So this is very similar to the dressage in the previous game, but I think this is a bit more fun. So, stressful music. Don't worry about that. And I have never ridden Western riding in my life. I think I mentioned that before. That it's not a big thing in Sweden, so I never had a chance to try. So I have no idea if this is legit or not. I'm gonna guess it's like some parts of it might be. But still, I think this is kind of a fun way to compete. I do prefer this sort of competitions over the ones in the Spring Riders. So now I need to find the next way to go, and you see that it says reverse. So I need to just go up here and then just go backwards. Here we go. So yeah, this is kind of confusing, but I've been practicing this for a couple of years now. I've been playing this game for so long, even though I haven't played now in a while. So I was so confused the first time. I was like, what? They're supposed to go backwards? So yeah, it's very similar to the dressage, but I think it looks more fun because of all the pose, I think that is what makes it more exciting. Because it's still very slow. But also, I think that the music is kind of stressful, but it helps to like add some sense of hurry to it. I don't remember what music there were in the previous games. Because this has been the competition music for many years. I'm happy it doesn't feature as much in SSO anymore, that we have more new music. Because I would get gotten so tired of this otherwise. Oh yeah, now I need to do reverse here. Or do reverse, I have no idea what to say. So yeah, now we're gonna back it up here. For like 3 more minutes. Quite a long figure to be reversing through. And I am keeping my camera steady right now, because if I release the camera it just goes back to here and I can't see anything. Yay! So I only needed 105 stars and I got 150, that's good. Nicely done. So apparently this isn't usually something. They have the Lone Star Rodeo, the big competition we are practicing for. But it might show up this year if we're lucky / unlucky, whatever you would like to say. I think my horse needs some care. A bit of hay. And maybe some water. And there we go. Let's do this again. It's time for the bronze, because that was the practice run. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but here's Kevin. We're gonna talk to him later. I think this would be quite a fun thing to have in SSO. Maybe not as a high score race, because I mean, everyone would get the same high score. It would be impossible to actually win anything from this. But just like a practice thing, so you could do it and not be on a high score list, but still get XP for your horse if you did it. I think that could be really fun. You don't need to go through here, but I'd like to just because it adds a fun flair to it all. Oops. I feel like my rider has a very, very good sense of direction because she has no idea where she's going. She's staring straight ahead. And yet, we are moving around and turning and I don't know what. At least the horse actually moves, like, bends his neck and entire body whenever you turn, but the rider always just stares straight ahead. Oh! Holy, I forgot. He runs so slow. That's the thing, this music really triggers me to want to go really fast, so it feels so wrong to just be walking around here. And now the very, very long circle in reverse. I wonder if I do enjoy this as much as I do just because it's something different than what we're used to. This is something that we don't have anywhere else. We have a kind of similar thing a bit more ahead in the game. But apart from that, this is like the only type of this sort of riding we have. Ever on Jorvik. I like it how the terrain paint shows exactly where to go. Good performance. So I got a bronze. We have a quick look here. We can see that this is the bronze, so we'll get the Castle Bay medal thing when we're done with this. So let's do silver. Let's just do everything, and that's gonna be easier for us to train up our next horse. I think I'm just gonna get one more horse in this game. I don't think we'll have time for 2 more. And also, now I have caught up a tiny bit on video making, so when you see this, I recorded it very shortly before release. Even though I have been trying to bunk up on videos all summer since I'm gonna be away a lot. So I have had a time to check out your comments and I've seen some name suggestions, so I will take one of them for my last horse. But I think we'll have to wait a bit more. I don't want to buy my last horse until I reach Pod Point, simply because I will earn so much more money over there, and I don't want to just waste my time earning money at Snakebite Farm when I can get so much more at Cod Point. This is a really cool horse coat. Doesn't the horse look kinda lame now when it's reversing, since the head goes down as much? I don't really want a lame horse. Okay, walk. I wonder if the discipline went down. No, it didn't. You know, sometimes you have that bug when you're like shutting down the game and then entering it again, that all the horse does disappear. Luckily enough, this did not happen here. My horse just has very, very crappy discipline. So after this, it's just one more competition and then we are done down here. I do wonder when Kevin would like our help. We will surely return down here later anyway. There's quite a lot left to do, I'm happy about that. It feels a bit sad to know that this is the last game in the series, because I'm still not sure if we can play through Star Academy, and if I cannot get that working. I'm not sure what game I should play. I know I want to do a lot of like smaller videos, more standalone videos as well, but still it demands a lot of time, and it's kind of like easy to just go through a game, and I also like the fact that I can bring you guys on a journey. So we'll see what happens. So let's go for gold. Oops. Why does it say pole bending here? It did say, she did say trail ride. And we will do some more pole bending. I shouldn't say more pole bending, we haven't done any pole bending yet, have we? We will do some pole bending before the end of the game anyway. But that text is wrong! It's fake news. Oh, that worked out well. That was a good turn. Very proud of it. Also, as you might have noticed, the discipline stat does not matter at all when you are reversing, which is really good. So you never have to like continue to nudge your horse to move back more backwards, and that's good as well because I would be very confused. Like, should I keep pushing the like back button, like the down key, or should I press the up arrow? Or well, yeah, that's super confusing. Since usually the up arrow helps you keep a gate, and you don't want to go to any gate, you just want to keep on reversing, so that's a bit confusing. And now just the last circle and then we're done. I'm not sure what the limit was. Let's see. Score to beat 142. Or no, here. 143 is the score to beat. So you could only have like 7 mistakes throughout the entire thing, but it's more difficult to do mess up than to actually just go with the flow and make it. Yay! Let's go pick up our reward. Well done, here's the gold. So, oh, apparently this is a good course for discipline. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But also show jumping, she says. But that means I could go to Anne at a later point. And that might work out for her better because that course is way shorter and that will help me more. She doesn't have anything else for me, does she? No. So what should we do now then? I wonder if we'll have time to go anywhere else. I kinda doubt it. I think that might be Coyote, so let's go up there and see if he has anything for us. I'm just gonna cross the mountains here, or the hills. It's kinda like bold to call this mountain. I do wonder what he would like us to do. We did take all the medals, did we? Yes. The building permit. Oh, his brother Herman just called. Of course, we all know Herman. Mr. Sands, we do know him too. He's been out at the castle down there, at Castle Bay, where we just were, pestering Herman about the building permit, because apparently the boys didn't really know that you need a building permit to build a castle. So they do have a building permit, but it's up at the main house, so I need to go get it for Coyote. Can do that. And the main house should be here by the village. Yep, here it is. And yeah, I'm not sure why, but apparently they just left it out here. Not very good, hey? Not very good. Mr. Sands could have grabbed it at any time. Because I know that we and Mr. Sands were besties back in the Winter Riders, but now we're mortal enemies once again. Mr. Sands can't seem to make up his mind, so he's not very pleasant here anymore. Only the first page of the permit. We are missing something! Blowing in the wind. Oh, I do wonder what that refers to. We need to find the remaining 5 pages of the building permit, or Mr. Sands is going to tear Herman to shreds. Is he? Like, is this some kind of like lord, or what is he? Why can he come here and complain about building permits, really? Okay, anyway, we need to find the permits, and they are down at the bay, apparently. But we also leveled up, and that's good. So I can take care of my skill points. That's good. And there's only 1 level left. I'm gonna get 10 more skill points then, so... So somewhere here should be a page. There it is. And then somewhere over here. Yep. Ah! I did get it. I didn't mean to press the space bar there. Page! Little tiny page, come here. Oh, that was just the that was just shelter. I thought it was an orange dot. Oops, that's embarrassing. And now the last one. Perfect. Then we're heading back to the ranch. And we're going to give this back to Coyote. And also I'm gonna have a look at the map now. Maybe we should try to go to Cut Point quite soon. That might be a good idea. Because now we see that the ghost house is open. I want to say ghost house. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. And also the Cut Point paddock, which is good. I do believe we need to visit the paddock before we can go to the actual stable. So that might be a good adventure for next time. Whoops. They're all here, all 5. So that makes 6, and we have a complete building permit, and that's amazing. And with that, I'm going to leave this episode off, because as I told you previously, summer times calls for videos that I need to record way in advance. I cannot speak English today. And therefore the videos will be a bit shorter, since I need to record so many at a time. So we are going to leave it for today, and when we are back next time, we are going to visit the ghost house, and that might be an experience. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and leave a comment if you want to discuss something. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to see more horse games coming every single week with some other weird videos in between. That's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time.